Yeah, I'll come in at symphony hall and rap. So, yeah, I'll come to the hood and play a violin. Hip hop began with method sampling out of necessity. The magic of hip hop is that it came out of people not having. The magic of soul food is that it came from scraps.
This is a natural progression for the evolution of hip hop music.
If you're afraid to fail, you'll never fly. If you're afraid to fall, you'll never try. The most unexpected places where inspirations is a way to hide. For instance, someone's hatreds, motivation. If you just align some objectivity with that energy that person there provides.
We're here to talk about method sampling, which is a principle of borrowing or sampling different rationales from various fields and then reframing them into one's own system.
The food we eat, the music we listen to, the cinema we engage, the ideas we believe in without knowing it, all probably stem from what we like to call method sampling.
You can actually sample ideas, sample rationales, sample systems, and then create your own system, and which is happening right now, all the time, in different fields.
You have the opportunity right now to join us in interacting
Visually, sonically, aesthetically,
with forward thinkers, with imaginative people, with artists, with farmers.
with other method samplers and the new kinds of culture they're creating, just so we can better understand how it is we live.
As above, so below, we go in a circle to and fro, spinning in existence, itching to know the first supernova, first black hole, first time stars align and planets roll.
The biggest method sampling that has happened in a massive scale would be the emergence of black music.
Because hip hop came out of deprivation.
Group of people that had to use instruments that are not native to them, and then they have no access to education in general.
With these kids in the hood, like listening to James Brown, and not having the ability to recreate it with instruments.
So they had to figure that out.
I'm like, hey, let me just take my turntables and let me just hit this break with dank, dank, dicka, 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 dank, dank, over and over.
But obviously in a European way, these ways that they figured out would be wrong.
And it'll sound similar to what James Brown was doing.
But then, eventually,
It's gonna start with the music and people are gonna dance, and then there's gonna be somebody on the microphone. Maybe somebody wants to show off the new clothes they made.
a completely radical and new language emerged.
And oh yeah, we'll call it hip hop. It's the cool party. It's where everybody wants to be.
Cash rules everything around me, cream, get the money. Dollar, dollar bill, y'all. Cash rules everything around me, cream, get the money. Dollar, dollar bills, y'all.
The world is changing, right? The world is changing. The world always has been changing. But the world is changing in a way that old ideas and old systems do not work anymore. We have to create new culture, new system, new way of thinking, new way of living.
We're really looking to connect to people who feel inspired by this idea of method sampling and could help us get on the road, connecting to some of the people we're talking about. We may need today to think with those concepts, not only to understand other peoples, but to understand ourselves and to begin to rethink the world.
You have the opportunity to help us help you. So help us help you.
It is crucial that we actually have to invent new ideas.